This is Kareem. For those who haven't seen the previous posts, I haven't posted anything like online to my blog or anything. But what I'm going to do is try to be honest with you guys about my experience of going through graduate school and just the life circumstances that are around it. So in this post, what I want to talk about, for one, is get this fan out of my head. Um, what I want to talk about is my first week of graduate school. So, like many, and I don't know, I'll speak for myself. I was not nervous, but I just didn't feel prepared. And part of that, what I mean is, I didn't have my financial aid all set up, so I didn't have money for books. Um, I still was worrying about my kids, and their supplies for school and everything. So I wasn't where I ideally wanted to be. I also was able to see some of the syllabi, and it looked like it was going to be a lot of work. So, in order for this not to be some 10-minute rambling or even 5-minute rambling post, I just go briefly over my experience. Again, I started off the week Monday and Tuesday. I didn't have classes, but I was resolving some of the issues around financial aid, which I didn't get done on Tuesday. Um, on Wednesday, I was supposed to have my social welfare class. That one, I was recommended to consider a different class, which on Saturday. I transferred to that one, only to find out on Friday, late at Friday, that the class was canceled. So, starting next week, I'm going to need to find a new social welfare class. Let me tell you, I'm going to be way behind. There's tons of reading for this class. There was a paper I think needed to be started last week, so I'm not looking forward to that. So Thursday was my first full day of classes. I had human behavior, social environment with Professor Ortega. I think this week was just introduction to everything, but I think it's going to be awesome conversations. We're able to talk about some of the articles and some of the things that we read. We also have like this blog, I would say, that is online on their campus canvas is what they call it, is where we get all our assignments and everything. And we've been having some really awesome conversations, but what I want to do is bring that to my YouTube page, my blog, and even Facebook. So, we had human behavior, social environment. We're going to be talking about a lot of things around what's going on in the world, how we fit into the world. The next class I had was research methods. Man, did I not get anything that was going on, man. I read some of the chapters. I didn't have the money to buy the book, but I ordered. I got three chapters, ebook chapters. It just completely went over my head. Variables and paradigms and concepts and theories. Like, I thought I knew this stuff, but at the end of the day, I didn't know all of it. So during class, it was my first class. It was after school, so my wife was getting my girls, but I was just so distracted during this class. My first class of, actually it wasn't my first class because I already had human behavior, social environment. So it was just distracting. The dog barking, people moving around, people outside the window. I just need to figure out a way to, I don't know, just isolating myself or whatever. But man, I thought it was going to be a class that I was going to get off the rip, but it wasn't. And let me tell you, I already took the self-check quiz, and we're going to have to do like Tuesday before each class. I didn't do too good at that one either. Start talking about other different variables. There's so many different variable names and studies and theories. My goodness. So, but I'm aimed to do well. So again, human behavior, social environment was at 9 o'clock. 12 o'clock was my theories class, and then 6 o'clock on Thursday was my foundations class. Again, all these classes are really, the first week was just an introduction. Hey, how you doing? It spoke about what the plan is. The foundation class, man, the reading for that week, last week was, I don't know, it was like 20 or 30 pages, but it completely broke down how to do counseling. I'm not going to say that it was all in the first 3 chapters, or I think it was the first 2 chapters we needed to read, but man, did it not highlight, one, the foundation of, I would say, practice and clinical work, which is the route I'm not going, but I'll be interested to see what other people's thoughts are. but it just set this whole week set the platform of where this is going as far as graduate school. So overall, I'm excited. I'm gonna try to keep you guys posted. What I'm ultimately trying to do is invite others to contribute and to I'm saying people in graduate school, but it could be anybody. But I do want to target my audience, which is my fellow grad peers, to tell me what your experience is, how it's going. This first week was okay. I'm going into the second week with not feeling too good about this self-check on research and having to finalize my loans. I'll tell you about that next week, and getting in my new social welfare policy. Boy, oh boy, that's going to be a class. So anyways, have a good week. I hope that maybe I'll post during the week, but for sure I'm going to do a weekly update. Peace.